good, everybody? It's your man, DJ Caveman. What's going on? That's another Saturday conversation that we're about to get ready to pop off. Today's special guest, Lindsay Iadeluca from Channel 10, local news station out here in Rhode Island. She also has a bunch of stuff going on that we're going to get into and talk about today. We're just waiting on the man, DJ IRONMONKEY, hashtag about that path life. About to be jumping into the conversation, and we're about to get this shit popping. What up, though? It's your man, DJ Caveman. We're here once again for another episode of the Saturday Conversation. DJ IRONMONKEY in the building. What up, though?
Yeah, what it do?
Episode number 78.
Yeah, whew.
78.
Yeah, we didn't even get a football player.
Nah, with the draft going on, who's a good number 78, man?
All right, wait, let's see who was pick number 78.
Who was pick number 78? All right, we gotta check the list to see who was pick number 78.
Yeah. While we do that, I see my Steelers just picked up a running back with the third pick.
Oh yeah, that's right. The drive, I forget the first three rounds is prime time rounds, and then the next rounds, like 4 through 7 or whatever it is, they just start early, and it's just like,
yeah,
there's no more TV fanfare.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll be lucky if you get a highlight for your play that get drafted.
Yeah, they come in, they bringing them in 5 at a time while they talk about the other guys.
Yeah,
you know,
your dude gets picked up during commercial break.
Yeah, right. They
That's what happened with my dude. He ended up getting picked up during commercial break. I was like, oh man, I'm not even gonna see. But I think he's Booger McFarland's son, because it's Anthony McFarland Jr. from Maryland.
Oh shit.
So I think they got Booger McFarland's Jr. Son as our running back now. So he's welcome to the family. So let's see, 2020. Let's give number 78 some love. Please, let him not be from that team that we don't like to speak about.
The Jets?
Nah, the other team.
Green Bay?
Nah, Green Bay's cool. Well, at least with me.
The Bears?
Nah, gotta go with the New England team.
Oh, the New England team?
Yeah, that team. Them guys.
The Steamrollers?
Yeah. The Cohogs.
Remember the Providence Steamrollers? Well, I mean, we don't remember them. They was a football team in like the 30s or some shit.
Yeah, wasn't they were New England or Boston Steamrollers?
They were Providence.
Providence. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, remember when they wanted to put the new Patriots Stadium over where the right behind the mall? Where they have
shit would have been amazing.
Yeah, it would have been nice, but not with traffic. And being a non-Patriot fan like myself.
Listen, man, like it would have been amazing though, like just to have that kind of fanfare and media and money and like the boost to the economy. I mean, hate them or love them, like they pretty much dominated the last 20 years. You know what I mean? So like to have all that revenue coming into the city every weekend would have been dope, especially for me as a club DJ.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like that shit would have been at the ballet, even before the ballet, the clubs would have been popping every Saturday, Sunday, man, Monday night. Like if you go up to Foxborough for a Monday night or a Thursday night game, like all those restaurants that's up there, like Bar Louie and all them, like the CBS scene or whatever it's called now, them just be fucking cranking, dog. Like,
oh hell yeah,
motherfuckers could have been millionaires just off having the Patriots in their area and coming. Like the amount of traffic, like if you own like a little corner store in the area, you would just your revenue would be through the roof. People coming in to buy whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying?
True. Hell yeah. Oh, number 78 was picked up by Atlanta Falcons. He's a center, Matt Hennessy.
Matt Hennessy, word.
So let's give it up to Matt Hennessy, the new Atlanta Falcons center.
Word.
Number 78.
Number 78. Matt Hennessy. Word.
Hennessy. Hey. And it was fitting that his name is Hennessy too.
Yeah, right.
I was thinking about getting that Crown Royal apple later on for tonight, but I gotta see what's happening after the podcast scene. Some stuff I'm not gonna talk about on mic.
So how you been coping, man? I know you working during Coronageddon. You know what I'm saying? Everything's still crazy. Did you miss your bus? Did the bus drive past you?
Nah. The morning bus driver, he's cool. The dude in the afternoon, he's still an asshole. So everything is still copacetic on them parts. But nah, just going to work every day and like you wake up and you're tired or you got like a cramp or something. You don't feel the call out because it's like if you call out now, they got mad questions for you, and it's like yo, we gotta shut down the building. So it's like if I'm sick or like if I just don't feel like going in one day, it's gonna affect everybody at the job. So it's not just me that taking a day off. It's like my supervisor and the two other dudes and everybody in the office. Like I gotta be more responsible and mindful of that kind of stuff. Also, taking care of myself. Like I gargle salt water. I gargle mouthwash. Brush my teeth. Make sure that I don't have no kind of bacteria buildup or any kind of environment for the virus to cultivate and grow.
Indeed.
So,
Indeed. I've been drinking a lot of tea. You know
mm,
what I'm saying? And when I go out, if I gotta go out, I always keep the mask up ready, you know what I'm saying, and all that. Everybody's here now, so it's I gotta make sure that I'm even like doubly cautious, you know what I'm saying? I got, I go check on my mom's and shit like that and help her out around the house. And my sister got the kids there, and then we got kids here, and nobody can afford to get sick,
yeah.
So everybody got to take those right precautions when they out there, man. Like sometimes you got to be out there. We're not privileged enough to be millionaires and you just stay in your house.
Yeah. And see, and that's the thing that I really, really wanted to see with this whole pandemic was a sense of leadership where we get PSAs. And we spoke about this before about people not throwing away their gloves properly or just wearing their gloves everywhere they go, where they're cross-contaminating shit. Like having old school, simple PSAs on how to properly wear your mask, how to properly dispose of your gloves. Other little simple things like don't take bleach, like simple shit like that. Like it goes a long way, and it seems like it's basic, and people will get mad. And I can see how people go, "Oh, they're just talking to us like babies." It's like, no, y'all not medical professionals. You don't deal with this stuff all the time, and yeah, it might seem very simple to you, but it's basics. It's like at least we're covering the basics.
Yo, not to mention that every warning that you get is because somebody did some dumb shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's like, hey, don't eat Tide Pods. The reason why we have to tell people not to eat Tide Pods, some shit that would seem like common sense, is because some asshole went and drank Tide Pods.
Like the hot coffee thing. That's that lawsuit with the lady with McDonald's.
Oh, yeah, right.
Hot coffee. She drank it, burned her mouth, said nobody warned her that it was hot coffee. Like, yo, bitch, you ordered hot coffee. What you expect the coffee to be? Like,
right? You gotta blow that shit.
Yeah, so now they gotta put warnings on hot coffee. Oh, beware, coffee might be hot.
In case you're not aware, this is hot coffee.
But imagine she probably went in there like 5 times beforehand complaining about how the coffee was cold.
Right.
So now the coffee's hot. Now she's complaining that now she got a lawsuit that the coffee's hot.
Hey, what the people should know though is no matter what, do not inject yourself with Lysol.
No.
Or bleach.
No.
Anybody who's drinking bleach right now or injecting themselves with Lysol, y'all deserve to die. Like, cause that's the dumbest shit. Like that's the type of shit you learn before you could talk. Like, don't touch that. That's bad. That's the type of shit your mom be smacking your hand for. Shit.
Like, come on now, like that's so irresponsible. And the thing is like, all right, you know what? I know off rip not to go to you for any type of advice, especially medical advice. You know, like you're not the medical person, and then a lot of the medical, well, quote unquote, doctors that they got peddled up on TV, they're not medical doctors per se. They're psychological doctors. You know, they're not. They don't test in viruses and diseases and pandemics. That's not the majority of those celebrities. That's not their field. You know, right. I'm not gonna go to Michael Jordan asking him about football tips. That's not the move. Yeah, I was gonna say baseball, but I'm not gonna disrespect the man like that. I'm not gonna do that. Shit. At least he was in the league. On the bus.
Right.
On the bus. But still.
Hey, listen, he was in the league.
Hey,
like,
he sold more baseball jerseys than me. For real.
Hey, listen. Once you get there, you there. Whether you play one season or half a season, if you make the roster and you on the bench on day one, game one, you get that first game check, you made it. You made it. If you fall down a flight of stairs and break both your legs and never walk again, nobody could ever take that shit away from you, dog. Like when you make it to the pro level, especially in sports where the odds of making pro sports is so small, like you're automatically an expert.
Yo, what did you say to me the other day? You was like, "Oh, did he play for that team or was he on the team?" Yeah, he was on the team.
Hey, but hey, he made it though. Like if I go to like one, like I ran track in college, right? So and I consider myself a expert on all things track, but they're much more well-versed people than me. But if I had been lucky enough to qualify for like an Olympics or some shit, like to get to the top level of that event, man, you can't tell me shit about that event. I know everything about that event because I've done it on the highest level.
Yeah, and we spoke about this before, right? About when we met Austin Crochet when he came at the JCC. Everybody was mad impressed about this dude. I was like, yo, man, fuck you, dude. Like, you're a scrub. But it's like, yo, he was in the league.
He was in the league, yo. Hey, listen.
He got a second contract. Yo, that second contract was obnoxious.
Yo, not only was he in the league, he got paid wild money.
He was getting paid like $7-8 million when like dudes was getting paid $6 million.
He made more money than Eric Williams, and Eric Williams is a much better player.
Tyson Wheeler.
He was on that team. He was on that team with Sham God.
No, wait. Did he make more money than Cuttino Mobley?
Nah,
because Austin Crochet's contract was a huge contract.
Yeah, but Cuttino played way longer though.
That's true. True.
And he's probably gonna be a Hall of Famer.
Who?
Cuttino.
For who? You all right?
Yeah.
Not for the NBA.
Nah, I don't think he don't got the numbers for the NBA, but he's crushing he's killing it in the big three though.
Nah, you know what though? I'll give him this.
Shout out to Q.
Steve Francis was his best when he was playing with Cuttino Mobley.
Oh, for sure.
That was one of those weird things that I've noticed with Cuttino. It's like, yo, he's a serviceable dude. I'm never gonna put disrespect on his name. Like, shit.
And he's still out there balling, dog. I don't know if you've seen any of that big three shit, man.
He got that righteous beard. He got that Moses came down from the mountain beard. Like, he got that wet white beard.
Yeah. Yo, shout out to Ice Cube. Shout out to Ice Cube for putting together a real quality product with the big three, man. Like these dudes come out, they sit with the people in the stands and shit between games. Cuttino be doing like 4 or 5 suit changes and shit.
Yo, Cuttino's that uncle, dude.
Yeah, he's the smooth player ass old school player uncle.
Yeah, sure. Be like, yo, mom, why is uncle always sleeping in the room? Like, yo, don't ask no questions, son. Yo, go play your Nintendo. Like, Nintendo? The fuck? He's still on this Nintendo shit?
Cuttino's that dude. When you meet him, he's like, how's your mom's?
Yeah,
he's that dude. He's like,
like, the fuck you asking about my mother?
What's up, young player? How your mama doing? You're like, yo, who the fuck? You don't even know my mom's, dog.
Yo, how's your sister doing?
Yeah, right.
The fuck you asking about my mama? Then my sister. Like, the fuck, man.
Yeah, he asking about the aunties.
What is this?
He asking about the aunties and shit.
Yeah, all the women. He's not asking about none of the guys.
You wonder why he always buys you a pair of sneakers on your birthday?
Nah, he's the one always coming around Easter.
Oh, yep.
Waiting to watch basketball. Like, yo, everybody out here watching basketball. How come you got to be in the kitchen area with moms? Like, I just like hanging out with your moms. You know how uncle like to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna go help your mama get them dishes.
Mm-hmm. Make them sweet potato yams. Know what I mean? Sweet potato yams. Like the fuck, you know what I'm talking about.
Always got a glass of cognac.
Yeah, yeah. He always got the flask.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of old school players, though, you know what I'm saying? We had that Babyface versus Teddy Riley situation.
Oh yeah, that was a straight uncle battle there,
Straight old school uncles trying to figure out how the interwebs work.
Yeah, man. I swear Teddy Riley had the Razor flip phone.
Yo, the first battle got canceled somehow, but in the second battle, where they were supposed to do it, that's when they had all the memes came out. Because Teddy Riley was definitely trying to do way too much.
Oh my goodness.
Dude showed up with a 50-piece band, backup dancers and shit.
Yo, I swear he had like a light show on deck, fog machine. He had it all. Like he had a hologram of Michael Jackson doing his songs and shit. I swear he had it all.
And now he got, like, if you see like new interviews with him, he got like it's like him, but he's in like portrait mode, but in a video, like everything behind him is just like blurred out. But like when he dips into the blur sometimes, like it like shows whatever's back there. He's rocking some ill effect. I saw him in some interviews and shit, and I was like, damn, Teddy, you're still doing too much, bro. Like just do the interview. But yo, that shit was groundbreaking, man. 4 million people was in and out of that motherfucker, dog, and it was
oh man,
like
at one time it was like a 500,000. Like you said, it was 70.
Like, yeah, like the biggest number I saw was like 519 or some shit.
Yeah, I saw like 520 myself. Yeah.
But man, they was rocking and rolling. I got the battle right here. You know, I gave Babyface the slight edge by about 2 or 3 songs, man. Teddy Riley opened up with Right Here by SWV, and then
wait. This was the second go around because he had a different opening on the first go around.
Yeah, this was the one that they actually, when they both went into the studio in the third round, the third version of the battle, they must have been like, yo, Teddy, just go to the studio, man. And then his phone ended up dying or some shit at the end because he couldn't find a charger.
Told you that Razor.
He was looking for a charger. Man. His people was like, we can't find a charger, man. He was pissed. He was yelling at people and shit.
Yo, matter of fact, speaking of which, they're actually looking to come out with a new Razor that flips open and is a touch screen.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm not buying a Razor phone, dog. I've graduated up from the Razors, the Blackberries, the motherfucking sidekicks. Like
the 2 pages,
yeah. Like you can't have
SkyTel.
Yeah. Like my next phone just gotta be some shit that's in my glasses or something. I can't downgrade to the flip.
Come on, the flip phones now, the new one.
I had the Matrix joint. I had the joint from the Matrix that slid up.
Me too.
I had that one. Like
yeah, I had that shit when I was with Virgin long ago.
But now, man, I gotta have the touch, the I don't know. I can't flip my phone. Like that's too dated. I can't have the flip. I can't be like snapping open my sidekick like pow.
Yeah, you feel like the old dude with the Bluetooth.
Yeah.
Like
still wearing his phone in the hip holster.
Yeah.
On the outside of his jacket. Like
with his polo tucked in.
Yeah. Hey man, polo shirts ain't supposed to get tucked in, dog. Like don't tuck in your polo shirt.
No, it is in the proper setting. Like if you're at the yacht club or you're on in the country club, yeah, all right, I can see that. You know, trying to be presentable at church, right? But come on now, like you hang with the homies.
You at the club rocking your polo with your jeans and Timbs, and you got your polo tucked in with your big sidekick case.
Oh man!
On the side with your Bluetooth with the little flashing blue light.
And you have the nerve to taper and cuff your jean.
Hey, listen. I can't let you talk about the jean cuff, man. That's a thing. I still cuff my jeans from time to time, but I'm also 40-something, so you know sometimes you gotta go. Sometimes it makes sense. Sometimes it makes sense for the look.
Yeah, proper. Yeah, okay.
There's a proper time to cuff your shit. You know what I'm saying? Then there's a proper time to not cuff your shit.
I'm not going to disrespect the cuff, but I am going to disrespect the way that Michael Jordan wears his clothes.
Yo, Mike, I mean, shit, man. Mike got, like, I'm not going to say nothing about Mike. Mike's.
No, like I said, the way he wears his clothes, I made it very to the point. I wasn't talking about nothing else. I'm never going to talk about nothing else about that man. Never.
Yo, I mean, he had a different style, man. He had a different style. That's all.
Yeah.
But yo, let me run down the rounds real quick in this Teddy Riley thing, so we could. All right, so Teddy came out with right here, the SWV smash hit, and then Babyface hit him with some love shit. He hit him with the Love Should Have Brought You Home by Tony Braxton. That wasn't a good situation. I had to give that round to Teddy.
Yeah.
That round went to Teddy. Then Teddy came back and he came with Make It Last Forever, Keep Sweat.
Okay.
And Babyface hit him with the As Soon As I Get Home, the Faith Evans smash hit. I had to give that round to Babyface because that to me that was the better of the two songs.
Right. So wait, we're gonna do all of them right now?
Yeah. I'm gonna run them down.
So I give 2 to Teddy because I'm giving that to Teddy. I'm a Keep Sweat guy.
Yo, I mean it's a smash, but I had to give that round to Babyface. Then Teddy Riley came with that Just Got Paid, the Johnny Kemp, Friday night, that shit. And then but then Babyface hit him with Rock Steady by the Whispers. Yeah. I had to give that round to Babyface too, because Rock Steady to me was a better song.
Nah, I'm giving that to Teddy.
And then so I
Friday Night just Got Paid. That's an anthem. Like that's timeless.
Yeah, but better than Rock Steady.
No,
we begin to rock, steady.
But wait.
Steady rocking all night long. That shit, come on.
No. Don't get me wrong. It's a good song. It bangs. But again, when you get your paycheck and you got money in your pocket, you know your bills are paid, and this is spendable money that you got. You got like, yo, just got paid Friday night. Even if it's on a Wednesday.
I don't know, man. I feel like I'm rocking the Rock Steady no matter what, man.
That's cool.
Even if I'm broke. But all right, so I got a 2-1 Babyface at this point. And then Teddy Riley came back with Get Me Home by Foxy. And
boy.
And then Babyface hit him with the Every Time I Close My Eyes. I thank the Lord that I found you.
I'm just giving that to Babyface because I hate that song.
So I gave that one to Babyface too. So now he's got the 3-1 advantage. It's not looking good for Teddy Riley at this point.
I got 3-1 Teddy.
And then Teddy came back with Piece of My Love by Guy. And then Babyface hit him with Ready or Not, the After 7 hit.
Teddy.
I gave that round to Teddy. So it was like a 3-2 now for me.
I got 3-1. I got 4-1.
Then Teddy came back with what do you call it? I lost my spot here. He came back with I Like the Way by High Five.
The Kissing Game?
Yeah, aka Kissing Game. And then but Babyface hit him with Every Little Step by the Bobby Brown.
Yeah, I'm giving that to Babyface.
I had to give that round to Babyface.
And that Kissing Game got a story behind it that I'm not gonna tell.
So then Teddy Riley came back with I Want Her by Keep Sweat. I want her. And then Babyface came back with Can We Talk by Tevin Campbell.
I'm giving that to Teddy.
I gave that to Babyface.
Boy.
That's my shit, man. That's my shit, man. You gotta remember.
All right. We'll probably have the Bishop dance or like one of them Moses Brown dances, and that song would come on. I'm like, man, this shit.
That was your go to the Kool-Aid bar?
Nah, that was damn. Where can I go and smoke? I was just scheming to smoke like that. I just wanted to get out of there.
So then Teddy Riley came back and hit him with "I Like" by Guy, and then Babyface came back with "The Way You Love Me" by Karen White. I also had to give that round to Babyface.
Give that to Teddy.
And then Teddy Riley came back and hit him with the smash. "Is It Good to You" with Heavy D and the Boys. Babyface didn't really have an answer for that. He came back with "I'm Ready" by Tevin Campbell. So I gave that round to Teddy Riley.
Damn, I got Teddy 7-2.
I got a 6-3 Babyface. So look like we got a split card going on right now. Then he came back with then Teddy Riley came back with "The Show" by Dougie Fresh.
Okay.
But then Babyface hit him with "Two Occasions" by The Deal. Man, two smashes. But I gave that one to Teddy Riley too.
Yeah.
The Show's like an epic hit, but "Two Occasions" is like been sampled and shit. So it was a tough round, but I went with the one that made me feel the most hype at that point.
See, I would have called that one a draw, but you said no draws.
I don't really fuck with the draw shit, but
yeah. You know what? In this slow jam battle, there's no draws.
And then he came roaring back. Teddy Riley came roaring back for me because right now I got a 6-4, but then he hit him with "The City Is Mine" by Jay-Z, which I didn't even know Teddy Riley produced.
All right, this is the 11th round. Okay.
And then Babyface came back with "Rock With You" by Bobby Brown. So I gave that round to Teddy Riley. So now I got a 6-5 after 11. And
you know what? I give that to Babyface.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I got 8 to.
So then they switched positions after that song, and Babyface started off, and then Teddy Riley followed up. So then
is this the one with? Go ahead.
So then Babyface came out after he hit him with 2 Bobby Browns in a row, and came out with "On Our Own" by Bobby Brown, and then Teddy Riley hit him with "In the Closet," the Michael Jackson shit, which is like an automatic winner for me. So now I got it even at that point, 6-6 to 12.
All right, wait, hold on. Yeah, I'll give the Michael Jackson song.
So then Babyface hit him with "When Can I See You Again?" And then Teddy Riley came back with "Before I Let You Go" by Blackstreet. But I had to give Babyface the edge on that one.
Yeah.
And then, so this was a tough one for me. This next round was a tough one because Babyface came with "Whip Appeal," which is one of my favorite all-time songs ever.
Okay.
And but then Teddy Riley came out with "Let's Chill."
Woo!
Right? I was like, shit. That was a rough one for me, but I gave that one to Babyface too because "Whip Appeal" is my shit.
All right, you see now, mind you, I'm picking songs that like I was rocking with.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I was rocking with that. Like "Whip Appeal" is my shit. But Let's Chill was my shit too. But like I had to give a slight edge.
Let's Chill is the shit that I was dancing to at the dances. Like "Whip Appeal" is like, I'm not dancing to this. Like I can't really rock to this. Like, it feels like the teachers are supposed to be dancing to this, not me. Like this was like my mentality at that time. Plus, like during that time, and me and you said, I told you this before, like during that time, like I was more into the hip hop scene. Like I was more into the Jodeci, R. Kelly type R&B than the Babyface R&B. Like the Babyface R&B was like the shit that I used to hear in my mother's office when I used to go to her office.
I mean, so, I was on the R&B like regardless. So yeah, but like it was all like I was listening to this shit in the house all the time, no matter what, because my mom's and my pops was more R&B like fans and shit. So like
my father was more the soca and the reggae, and my mom wasn't even into that R&B type of scene. Like the R&B that we listened to was like the Delphonics and like that type of R&B, Earth, Wind and Fire. But it wasn't like.
I mean, we had that shit. We had that R&B shit, but it was a lot of like more soul, and like "Whip Appeal" gave me like different, a little bit of a different feeling because that was more of what I would like the Anita Bakers, and like that was like more my vein.
And you see, and that's where like when people look at us like both of us being black, there's shades of blackness where you was more African American, and your mother had that type of music. And with my folks being more Caribbean American, we had more reggae, soca, calypso, and then I had my rap, and then the R&B that I used to listen to, like my sister and shit, was more like Keith Sweat, Bobby Brown, you know, that type of. But like the Babyface was more of the office, and it was there, and it was nice, and I wasn't disrespecting it. It was just not something I was putting on the radio when I had a second.
Right. All right. So then we went to then he hit us with Babyface hit us with My. Johnny Gill smash up against Deep by Blackstreet, which is a song I had never even heard. So
What?
and I don't know, man. I was like, what is this? And then it did, but it wasn't doing shit against Johnny Gill in my book. So right now I had to give that to Babyface.
Yeah, because I don't know the song, I gotta fucking give Johnny Gill a point. Nah, fuck it.
And then so then Babyface came right back with Red Light Special by TLC.
All right.
And then Teddy Riley came with I Get Lonely, the remix by Janet. He did the remix to the original I Get Lonely, and that's
you're breaking out remixes, huh?
Yeah. That's when Babyface was like, I don't do remixes.
Yeah.
And
I still give that to Teddy.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna give that one to Teddy too. You know what I'm saying? Because even though it was a remix, it was still better to me than Red Light Special.
Yeah.
Then Babyface came back with Superwoman by Karen White, which is a total smash. But then Teddy Riley came right back with Jam by Michael Jackson. So I had to give that to Teddy Riley too. So now I'm a close.
Wait. Let me see. I'm not just super Jam. Yeah, Teddy just it just seemed like he put in more work in that song. Because he had the rap, he had Michael, he had, it's just a lot of elements he was doing. And then, so I'm looking at the craftsmanship on that one.
So I got a 9-8 at this point with 2 rounds left. And then Babyface came back with You're Making Me High by Toni Braxton, smash hit. But then Teddy Riley reached all the way in the bag to the beginning and came with Rump Shaker.
I'm going with Rump Shaker.
Now here's the thing with me, like I gave that round to Teddy, but with an asterisk because that's Pharrell wrote that song for him and came with the original concept for the song. So it's like, is it really a Teddy Riley joint?
Well, he put it together.
Yeah. Pharrell wrote that song for him, like wrote the hook and gave him the idea and everything. So it was like,
wait. But if you brought me beef, and somebody brought me onions, and then somebody brought me mushrooms, and I put it all together, like, who's really getting all the credit here?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a thing where I could see, like, if Pharrell was in a battle, that's a song that he might use because he kind of was part of the production process of that. But I still gave it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Nah, I still gave it a round to Teddy Riley, but I was like, I don't know. But at the end of the day,
I see your point. But you see, in your point is Pharrell brought the steak, and the steak was basically the main part of the whole meal. Like even though I put the onions and I put the mushrooms and I put this and the little garlic butter on it and I grilled it. The main thing was the steak.
Yeah, it's still Teddy Riley's song. Like Teddy Riley performed it, so I mean, give him the edge. But we all know that when Pharrell makes beats, Pharrell always comes with the concept and generally the hook. He said that in an interview like way back in the day. But anyway, so now it's 9-9 for me. I got it completely tied up. And then Babyface came with "I'll Make Love to You" by Boyz II Men, and then Teddy Riley's phone died. So we didn't actually get the last song from Teddy Riley, but then they came back on, and Babyface they came back on and they were doing like their own separate thing, like they weren't even on the same Instagram anymore.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then that was basically they just played a couple songs and then that was it. But so I gave Babyface a slight edge in the battle.
So I had Babyface one. Wait, so I'm not even counting 19 and 20. Because 19 and 20 really didn't happen.
They happened.
Oh wait, what's the songs for 19?
19 was Making Me High and Rum Shaker.
Oh, 19 was Rum Shaker thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I had that as.
Because remember, they switched halfway. They switched at round 12.
Yeah.
So.
No, I have it at not the Rum Shaker at 18.
Yeah, it was the 18th. That was the 19th round. I'll send you the thing. I got the list right here.
All right. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. I only got Babyface with 5.
Man, that's a blowout for you, bro.
Yeah.
So we got a split decision over here. So we have to go back and see if we can get a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
But
I know. We was gonna talk about The Last Dance, and I brought up Michael Jordan and his pants.
but so yeah, that was the Babyface Teddy Riley thing. They finally got it together. It broke Instagram, at least the app. It broke the Instagram app. Nobody could even get to it on Instagram.
Nah.
So that shit is just groundbreaking for no apparent reason. But not no apparent reason, but like two titans. I'd love to see somebody, even though they're not alive, I would love to see like, two people go on and just go back and forth with like Michael Jackson versus Prince.
No, the best way to do that is to have Questlove do Prince and have D Nice do Michael Jackson.
Something. That'll be a dope battle. Also, I'd like to see, you always have the argument about Tupac and Big. I'd love to see like Diddy come on and do Big, and maybe like Snoop or somebody on the West Coast, or even somebody from like Digital Underground or something.
Well, they was talking about trying to get Diddy versus Dr. Dre, but you see, the thing with that is I realized with the Teddy Riley versus Babyface is that they actually created their music. Like they built it from scratch in many cases. But like when it was Premier versus RZA, what I realized is that they was taking other people's source material, like I was saying with the Pharrell, basically bringing the state, and only thing that they really did was just manipulate it a little bit to have a song and be like, oh, I'm the producer of this track. So it's like,
yeah.
So with the Babyface, even though for me it felt like kind of a slap fight more than a battle per se, because it was coming more with love songs and softy ass songs compared to like Annie Up and other songs like from Redman and shit like that. So it's like I had to look at the battle in those different shades, where Babyface and Teddy Riley appeals to so many more people, where people that go to church probably had church listening parties where, they had grannies and shit sitting by a computer trying to listen to it too, compared to RZA and Premier. And even with Puffy versus Dr. Dre, Puffy really, like, he found hit songs and did ad-libs and did tempo changes and did slide changes and had hits. It's like not fucking up when you have Jordan, Pippen, Rodman, and I don't know if Horace Grant was still on the team, but you had Kukoc. Like, just don't fuck it up. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, it was a dope battle no matter what, man. I can't wait to see who they do next. I'm just hoping that like they do like I'd love to see Big and Tupac, even if Dre represents Pac on the West Coast or whatever, with Diddy doing Big, and I'd love to see Michael Jackson and Prince, just to have somebody play their music that knows about their catalog. But we got to get into this. We got to get into this Lindsay Iadeluca interview.
Oh yeah.
We just been chitter chattering, but we could take care of some of this in post. Hopefully, I'm gonna work on that. But because we had some technical difficulties in the beginning half of this shit. But let me figure out. I'm gonna share the screen so we can get to the Lindsay Iadeluca interview. And it was just me and Lindsay, and unfortunately DJ IRONMONKEY wasn't on there.
No, I was there.
You were there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, you were there. I be forgetting, man. Sometimes I do these just alone. Sometimes.
You forgot the
Nah.
the workout.
The workout.
Yeah,
All right.
man.
So.
Yo,
All right.
when the other day I had a pinched nerve in my shoulder, so that's kind of.
All right. So we got that interview ready. I'm about to share the screen. me and IRONMONKEY just gonna sit back and watch. And you, excuse me, I gotta go get some water or something. But let y'all check out this interview right now as we share the screen for you.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Hey y'all, this your man DJ Caveman. We over here once again. This is a Saturday morning conversation interview. We about to have the world famous Lindsay Iadeluca come on with us this afternoon and chit chat with us about Corona and reporting the news and so on and so forth. Shout out to everybody that keeps logging in for the show and checking us out on the social medias and liking the YouTube page and all that. I'm sitting up here in the bedroom. Don't mind all the nail polishes and makeup over there. That obviously belongs to my lady. Oh, DJ IRONMONKEY slapping in the chat. What up, though? Yo, can you hear me? You. All right. Word. DJ IRONMONKEY now in the chat. We just waiting on Lindsay to get here.
Yeah.
Oh, there she is.
Hey, hello.
Can you hear me? Can you hear us?
Oh, she's probably didn't join with audio yet.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, perfect. What's going on, guys?
What's going on, Lindsay? How you doing?
Chilling.
Yeah, same old, really.
Close that door, Ramon.
How are you guys doing? Everybody healthy and everything?
Yeah, I mean, we quarantine kind of over here. I mean, everybody's remote learning on this end. My lady's a teacher, so she's teaching. And
how's she doing? How's she doing with that? That's got to be a pain. Like, what grade does she teach?
Second grade.
Woof! Trying to get second graders to like sit down at a computer to do their stuff. Like,
second grade, and she's got ESL kids too. So not everybody even knows how to use the computer. So it's been a bit of a challenge for her, I think. But overall, it's all right. I mean,
well, she's a good woman to stay with it.
These kids nowadays are super technically capable now anyway, so.
Yeah, I was loving that they made a new program for like to give people like iPhones and iPads and stuff like that that like don't have stuff.
Yeah.
Amazon gave like the state a bunch of stuff and whatever. Because I was always saying that. I was like, what about kids that like don't have that stuff? Like some don't even have internet.
Right. I mean, she has a few students. Their parents don't speak any English, so like a lot of stuff had to get translated. Pawtucket's they've been all right doing it, but you know it's been a challenge. And then we got a college student. He's here. He's doing his like college stuff remote, so he's just locked in his room for hours and hours at a time. But
you know what? Too a couple of years ago, I know that's I think it was 60 Minutes. They had a report on like how they was getting laptops with built-in Wi-Fi to like third world countries, like down in Africa.
Hotspot.
Yeah, but it was the laptops, and it was like pre-Chromebook, and basically that's what Chromebooks are basically built on is the scale down laptops.
Yeah.
It was getting them out to third world countries, and I think it was costing like $130 a piece or something like that back in the day. And this was like a cool like 4 years ago. So.
The biggest issue, I think, too, is like, well, my sister has 4 boys, and they all have, like, my middle nephew's. His school uses the internet and the computer learning on a regular basis, but his brother at his school, they don't do it at all. He's used to having a teacher, so he's been like trying to adjust to this like new like online learning, whereas Kobe's just like breezing through it. And
no, I'd fail. I'd be done.
Yeah, see, the new thing that is I'm running across is I keep getting calls from my son's school saying that he's not logging into class, and he's like, I'm in class and I'm doing all the work, but it's just, I'm like, yo, is the classwork registering? They're like, oh, we don't know. I'm like, but you see that his attendance is in there, but you don't see if his schoolwork is registering? I'm like, something's not adding up.
That's weird.
Yeah, like I kind of had to cuss a lady out because she was like talking slow and long. I'm like, yo, I'm at work. She was like, oh, okay. I'm like, yo, I spoke to somebody a couple of days ago, and I don't know who that was, but you need to coordinate whatever you need to coordinate and come to me with a solid thing because I'm at work and I can't.
What school?
EQ. So it's like.
Yeah, it's such uncharted territory that like no one knows, you know what I mean? And I mean, technology is great, but we all know the minute technology goes down, when you're relying on it, like something could like just like it could be messed up. Like they just there and like it's so like technology can mess up like.
See,
everything up.
I had the experience of working from home when I was working at another company. I don't want to say their name on the recorded line here, but when I was working with them, before we started working from home, they was like, look, we had to go through like 3 classes about like setting up the computer, how to use our resources, and then like what to do in emergency cases. So I know once all of this clears, this is going to have to be one of those type of classes that they're going to have to introduce in schools where it's going to be
probably.
Back in the day, I remember typing. This is going to have to be like one of those type of essential classes where, all right, this is how you set up your computer. This is how you log on. This is if you get Wi-Fi interference. Rather than using the Wi-Fi, you could just plug it into the computer using the hard line. Because a lot of people don't know about using the hard line where it's direct and there's less interference.
Well, eventually,
that's what I did in college.
Eventually, everything's going to be virtual learning anyway, man. There's going to be no more school days. No more snow days, rather. No more.
I know. I was thinking, I feel bad for the kids. Like, they're not, like, I think this is actually just going to be, like, the cherry on top. Like, now there's going to be no more snow days. Like, kids are just going to have to log on, like, whatever. That sucks, though. Like, I loved the snow day as a kid.
I mean, they're going to get the snow days, but they're still going to have to do their work. That's all.
Well, the other thing, too, is they'll be getting out of school early. Rather than getting out of school, like, mid-June, they'll probably get out of school, like, late May.
That's true. That's true. That's a silver lining. So it's like me personally.
Some schools are already doing it. Like we have a 10-year-old. She's 11 now. She's in the 5th grade. She does everything on a laptop in her class. Yeah. Like it was nothing for them to have Chromebooks. So it's gonna be like easy money. Like once it gets through like all the inner city schools and the schools with no dough. That's really, then it's going to be like, all right, now everybody's on this virtual learning.
The other thing too is
getting a homeschool anyway. So
a lot of the internet providers are being generous right now and allowing people to use the free Wi-Fi for a couple of months.
Yeah, that is really nice. People are trying to do what they can because right now it's just it's crap for everyone.
But the thing is they're gonna run a course where they're gonna be like, look, party's over. We need to get paid. So it's like, how much are they going to tax people after all of this generosity that they let out?
Just make sure you're paying your bills because that's going to be the real hit.
Yeah,
motherfuckers got to get those bills. Like, oh yeah, we let you slide on your electric bill. Now we want our $500, or you're going to be in the dark.
Yeah, that stimulus check is nice, but you got to pay bills.
Yo, did you guys see that clip? That was like, I was dying. Some guy, I wish I knew exactly who it was, but it was like, oh yeah, like the stimulus check you'll be able to live on for like 10 weeks. I was like, huh?
Yo, where?
Yeah.
I was like, no.
I saw that. I don't know if it was that Ludlow guy. I don't think it was him, but it was somebody that was trying to reason it on like Fox Business. He was like, yeah. And if you look at it, but if you really break it down, I saw a meme about it too.
Dude, that $1,200 ain't even paying my mortgage.
Yo,
but peep it though. I saw the meme where it was like, all right, there's 30 days in April. It's $1,200. So basically, Trump is giving us $40 a day like codes. Like we're getting $40.
I know.
Like it's hot girl summer.
I know. Damn.
It's like it's 1960 again. $1,200 might last a couple weeks in 1960.
But see, the other thing too is that like $1,200 in Montana and Wyoming is different from $1,200 in New York.
Oh yeah, I know. It's wild. It's wild.
$1,200 in New York. That's groceries.
Yeah, My sister was telling me about it too. Like my sister tells, like she's my reporter in New York, and she's telling me about like how she has to go to the market, and it's just dumb long waiting. So she's like, "Yo, the market opens at 8. I'm fitting to be out there by like 6:30 because it's cold. Because if I'm there at 6 o'clock,
that's the best way to do it. Like that's the best way to do it. Like this morning, I didn't want to go. So last night before I left work, like the last 15 minutes that it was open, I like screwed in there, got everything I needed. Like, because I was like, I'm not going when there's like a ton of people there.
No, but you're Lindsay Iadeluca. Come on now. Come on.
That doesn't mean anything. I'm like loading up my cart, like trying to get stuff, and they're like coming over the intercom. They're like, "We're now closed. Please come to the front." I'm like, "No, I'm not done yet."
You gotta throw your weight around a little bit. You gotta throw your weight around. You do is you just show up with your camera guy while you shop. She's doing a story, and you just.
I'm like, wait, I need milk.
We're doing a big story on the E's to get groceries right now. I got my camera guy. What's up?
Nah, no, they do. They were like, you know what, Lindsay, you gotta go out with the regular folk, but come around the back, we got you. Yeah. And they open up the back door for you. Come on now. You know how this goes.
I was going to say they don't do that for me, but I wouldn't be mad about it.
You got to get there with the trucks, though. That's the key to get there when they unloading the trucks in the morning.
That's all right.
Where is it that they get like toilet paper deliveries like on a Wednesday morning or something like that, and the place is like mobbed?
The Target truck comes every single day at 8 o'clock with a new order of toilet paper.
Way to go.
Yeah, you gotta be happy using Cottonelle.
The fact that y'all know the shipment dates, it's like old school going through the TV guide. Like, Aldi's getting their shipment this day. All right, I need some fruit, so I'm gonna go to Shores on this day when they get their shipment. Like,
you gotta know what you gotta do.
All right, so let's get into the actual meats and potatoes of this here. We got Lindsay Iadeluca on. The Saturday morning conversation. We on the Zoom, check it out on the YouTube channel. Always, I had to put a hat on because my hair is not looking delicious right now.
It's all good. We all look like crap. So
I'm an essential worker, so I still got to shave and get tidied up. But I got the hat on because it's cold. I'm not fitting to change my dials.
Yeah.
No doubt. So first, let's start, Lindsay. How's the ankle?
Oh, it's good.
We saw you had a kickboxing accident.
Oh, dude, it was the worst pain I've ever had in my life. I don't know if you guys have broken bones before, but oh, damn, did it hurt.
Did you fall or something, or were you street fighting?
Yeah, on ice.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it was awful. I looked like, what's it called? Oh, what did they all call me in the hospital? I looked like the guy from the Celtics that snapped. Remember, he snapped his ankle?
Oh, yeah. What's his name? Ain't no Celtics fans over here, I guess.
Nah, I remember that basketball player Livingston and now he's playing for Golden State. He had a bad break, but I can imagine.
Gordon Hayward.
Gordon Hayward.
It was nasty. Like I looked down and I was like, okay, I can't look at it because I'm gonna throw up. It was gross.
Oh.
So I had to get surgery and all that good.
So you got screws and everything?
Yeah, I got 9 of them.
Your vertical must be crazy though. Off one foot now, you're like bionic.
Eventually, but right now I'm still doing physical therapy and all that kind of stuff.
So you didn't get picked up by the WNBA? I saw they had their draft the other day.
Yeah. At 5'2", I'm gonna do real well.
Hey, it's the WNBA. 5'2".
Nobody's dunking. Well, only Brittany Griner, but I'll reserve my comments on Brittany Griner.
Yeah, save that Joanna Man joke to yourself.
I love speaking of the WNBA though, I love that they for their draft that they put Gianna Bryant and the other 2 girls that were in the helicopter. I love that they did that. That was great.
Yeah, honorary picks. Yeah.
I didn't watch it.
That's nice.
It was really cool of them.
So when you went in, everything was real cool and crispy before you hurt yourself, and now you came out into Coronageddon. So how is it? What's the difference? How's that reporting the news and all that? What's the biggest change other than the fact that you can't really go out and talk to anybody?
Yeah, it's wild. I mean, everything is remote. So like, just like we're doing now, like this is how we have to interview people. Like we had to put Studio 10 on hiatus because we can't have people coming into the building.
True.
That sucks. We have like extended news now. It's just like every show is just everything coronavirus, like all the time. It's wild. I never thought I would live through something like this. I mean, none of us really did, but it's wild.
Yo, how Mario's getting his bacon fix? Is people still mailing in bacon and shit like that to him?
Oh, I'm sure he somebody tweeted at him the other day. It was the funniest thing. They tagged me in it and they made like bacon masks. I was dying. It was so funny. But oh yeah, he's fine. He's still eating all his bacon. Probably too much now because we're all gonna put on like 900 pounds just sitting around eating and doing nothing.
I'm doing good. I'm down 1.5 pounds.
Damn, good for you.
All I do is sleep though. I just been sleeping. I'm eating like twice a day.
Hey.
Trying to do yoga with my girl, and we go on like mad long walks. But I'm not really.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm just like, and I've been doing DoorDash. I almost ate some dude's French fries the other day, but.
Oh damn.
I
was like, damn, this dude's French fries are smelling delicious right now.
Dude, I got into a fight with Grubhub last week because they stole my food.
Yo, I heard that happened to a lady on Instacart. Some dude like
heated.
She spent like $200 on Instacart groceries and they just never showed up.
Oh no, mine was worse. The guy like he called and then he never rang my doorbell and I missed the call and then I called back and he's like, oh, I left. And I was like, well, can you turn around? And he's like, nah.
Oh shit.
Damn.
I was like, no, like that's not an option. Like,
damn, way too delicious.
Like, it was this big, huge thing.
What's the wildest conspiracy theory you've heard? I mean, we all heard like the 5G and the.
Oh, that like the wildest conspiracy theory I think right now is that like, you know, people think that like China let the virus out to like, because they're overpopulated and all that kind of stuff.
That OAN reporting, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't ever go to OAN, please. Please.
Nah, yeah, there's some crazy stuff out there, but I mean, it's gonna be a mess for like a year. It's gonna be wild.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, the governor says it all the time, but I think it's part of the like it's just unfathomable for so many people. Like they can't imagine it, but like, you know, even though like eventually we're gonna get to the peak and we're gonna start going down, like it's not like everything's just gonna be like, oh yeah, like like oh it's great, blah blah blah. Like we're still gonna have to wear masks out. It's like it's gonna be wild. It's gonna be weird.
Like a movie that comes to mind for me is Blade Runner, where like it's gonna be a lot of black market like little places where. And for me, I'm not really into it, but people are gonna end up going to like black market strip clubs, you know. And it's just
I work in the adult industry, man. We might not never open again. Could you imagine getting your lap dance and you got to wear a mask and the girl's wearing a mask and all you can see is her eyes? And she's like trying to be sexy with the eyes.
Yo, for real.
It's not a good look.
Nah, that's not a good look.
For me, the thing that I find real hilarious, the people that really want to get out the most and like, oh, forget all this and the mask enthusiasts, these are real people that got issues with Muslim people. And people wearing the veils and masks and wrapping up. I feel like those people that have an issue with those Muslim people are the ones that be like, oh, you don't have to wear a mask. Oh, you don't have to cover up. Oh, you can go out. Oh, it's cool. Like, yeah.
I don't know if they have a problem with Muslim people. I think it's just like people are conspiracy theorists. Like my dad is one of them dudes. He's like, man, I already had the coronavirus. I was sick for 3 weeks in November. I'm good. I'm like, nah, Dad, you gotta stay home because you're old. Like, stay home.
Yeah, no, that's not how it works.
But
that's not how it works.
Tell us about this happy hour thing you got going on the social media. What is that all about?
So I'm doing happy hour because everybody knows that obviously all we're reporting on is we do a segment. My channel, like I'm proud of us. We do a something good segment. So we try to include like something positive in every newscast. But right now there's just so much like it's rough. It's rough out there. Like people, you know what I mean? Like people don't even want to watch all the time because it's just depressing. And I get that. Like it's brutal. Like every day, more people die, more new cases, this, that, blah, blah, blah. So it's just like a nice getaway for me and for people that see it to just, you know, be able to focus on something positive and something nice that's happening in the community. And there is a lot of it. There's a lot of, it's cool, like, honestly, to see so many people come forward and like really do some good stuff, even though, you know, obviously things are not good right now.
Dope. So Studio 10, you guys are not going to do like remote interviews or anything? Just shut it down, or?
Yeah, well, I mean, it changes every day with that. So initially we stopped it because we couldn't have guests in the building anymore. And that was before, like, you know, like Tamron Hall and Ellen, that's before they were doing like their shows remotely. So now that they've been doing that, like, we're kind of like watching that and seeing what happens, and like maybe we'll be able to do something, but like right now it's not, we don't know.
Yeah, so. It does seem to be a new evolving type of entertainment, because I've been watching a lot of things live and how certain people do their shows live.
Yeah.
And like, I know earlier today, Kwame, he was doing a couple of weeks ago, he did it for his birthday, but what he does is a one-hit Saturday brunch. So like, he'll have hip-hop artists call in, they'll do like one song, and then they'll go, oh, all right, see you later, and then they'll go out, and then he'll do a DJ set. So it's like a little show, and it's for free. Like, cool. D-Nice is another one that's getting a lot of notoriety because he's getting like Michelle Obama. He's doing, I think last night he did somebody's prom. So
that's awesome.
So it's a whole evolving kind of thing. But see, for y'all, it's different because it's not like y'all live online. Y'all are an actual network. So it's structure and format alone.
Jimmy Fallon's been doing a good job. I've seen The Daily Show with Trevor Noah. He's been doing an awesome job too. I saw her the other day. They're actually going to do, I saw an interview with Ryan Seacrest. They're going to do American Idol. They're going to do their finals.
Oh, sick.
Everybody's going to be doing their finals from home.
Oh, damn.
Like they brought in like a desk for him to sit at and everything, he said.
All right. That's interesting. Yeah, everything. I mean, people are just like I said, you know, it's uncharted territory. So everyone's just like throwing stuff, seeing if it sticks, and going with it.
Look at us. Yeah, we're in a conversation. We're virtual now.
We're just.
What's your grade? How are you grading Gina right now? How's she doing in your opinion?
To be honest, I think Gina's doing a really good job. I mean, at the end of the day, you might not like what she's saying, but she addresses it every day. She comes back with answers. She's doing the best she can. I mean, there's only so much, and it sucks, I get it, but there's only so much like a governor can do. And I mean, there's so many loans and so many things she's trying to do for small businesses and whatever. I do think she's doing a good job keeping everybody up to date and doing what she can. I mean, no, obviously people aren't happy. Like, they wish they got more money, they wish they got it faster, whatever. Like, but
yeah, you can't make everybody happy.
Exactly. But no, I appreciate all the work that she's putting in, and her press conferences every day really, you know, make you, they're informative, you know, like what's going on, what they're working on.
Well, they're coherent. Oh, they're real coherent.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing I appreciated out of it all.
Yeah, she's doing a good job. I think George need to open up the parks again, though, because, but he can't do it if people are going to be looking like a festival out there at India Point.
The problem with that is, like, if you could open it and you could put a limit on it, but you can't. Like, everyone's going to have the same idea on a good day to go to the park, to go to the beach. So
you just got to go to your park that's close by your house. You can't just
but you see, like, some places are more populated than others. So it's like, my sister, again, in New York, she was like, some parts in Brooklyn, people are out in the park, like, like barbecuing and shit like that. But it's like, yo, you show up at 6 o'clock, somebody was there at 5:55. So now it's 15 people at the park. I can't be there.
I saw they opened a beach in Jacksonville, and there was like 1,000 people there within the hour.
Yeah, see, that's
the type of shit that you can't have.
They're gonna have to put a limit on it, like, or you can eat buffets. It's like, yo, you can only be here for 2 hours, you know. So
it's
y'all
gonna
gotta
be
leave
this summer is going to be brutal. This summer is going to be brutal. Like, because people are going to want to go to the beaches and stuff, and it's just,
Yeah. And it's like, yo, I was here first. Yo, within my 6 feet. So, look. You know
what? I don't care. I'm going to be up at 7 a.m. going to the beach.
And truly, there'll be somebody there at 6 a.m.
I'll be like, I was here first.
And then they'll get people sleeping on the beach, and then cops will be trying to police people like, yo, you need to move from here.
You know
and then just be sitting in their car.
Do you know how they put those things in front of lifeguard chairs, like kind of like you can't sit in this area? I bet you they're going to like flag off areas. Like this, like one person can go here, and then if it's like, you know what I mean? And they're going to have to make announcements.
It's Rhode Island, so they already charge an exorbitant amount to go to the beach, and then they're going to charge you for the VIP pod section. They sectioned off your 12 feet of space, and it's going to cost $45 to sit in this little circle. But
this might be a boy. This Michael Banner.
You know who's gonna hurt? You know who's gonna hurt this summer? And I'm really interested to see how that goes down. Is Patty's?
Oh yeah.
Because that place is like a circus all the time. Like they're not
all
able
those
to have that many people there.
Rehab and Foxwoods, anything that usually cracks over the summer is gonna be hurting.
Yeah, it's gonna be something.
What's your favorite quarantine snack right now? What are you snacking on? What's the thing you got a whole cupboard full of so you'll never run out?
That's tough.
Don't say weekends, because I'm hungry as a motherfucker. I need some weekends.
Nah. I mean, last week I did pick up buy one get one free Entenmann's donuts. I was pleased about that.
Nice.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't really have like one thing. Coffee, mad coffee. I literally
a snack.
I need coffee all the time. Yeah, but I don't.
Are you chewing the
Look
beans?
at my cat. Look at my cat. You want to come in here?
No, not chill, because I don't want my cat coming around here. I don't play friendly with this cat.
I don't know. I don't have like one thing. I have a bunch of stuff, like chocolate, ice cream.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a big ice cream person. Actually, I literally like last night I killed the rest of my ice cream, and I was like, "Yo, Cold Stone is not allowed to deliver me any more ice cream. Like,
wow,
put me on the block list. Put me on the block list. I'm not gonna be able to fit in any of my pants."
They're your drug dealer making deliveries, huh?
Deadass. Seriously, that's what you know what? Full disclosure, that's what Grubhub stole from me. I ordered like $50 worth of ice cream.
Wow.
Because I get the make your own, like the big like gallon things, whatever, and I'll get a couple of them, and then they're supposed to last you like a month, and they last me like a week and a half.
That's you need an intervention on that shit. Last question. What's the first thing you're gonna do when this whole thing is done?
Oof, go to breakfast, go to brunch. I'm gonna get drunk, and I'm gonna eat chocolate chip pancakes.
Word. Call us.
So you stay there all night.
We're there with you.
Go to the beach afterwards.
Yes! Woo!
Word. Chocolate chip pancakes and mimosas with Lindsay Iadeluca. Let's do it.
I'm into it. We're doing it.
We're doing it.
Hell yeah.
Day drinking.
Hell yeah.
I gotta start doing my crunches now. Start working on my abs.
Yo, same. I'm like tired after I do physical therapy. I do like a couple like ankle swirls, and I'm like, whoo, I'm good.
But all right, Lindsay, thank you for coming on again and joining us another Saturday conversation. I hope everything goes good.
Definitely, guys. Stay healthy. Stay safe. I'll talk to you soon.
All right.
All right.
Later.
See ya.
Peace.
That was Lindsay Iadeluca, Channel 10, WJAR, Studio 10. When it comes back, the happy hour thing she's doing. You know what I'm saying? We'll have to make sure we go live on the Zoom when we have brunch, mimosas, and whatnot.
Yeah.
The Not So Silent producers in the house.
All right.
Not So Silent producer. Make sure you check out our podcast, the Pretty Sexy Podcast, coming soon.
All right.
But yeah, man, that was a pretty dope interview, and I think the Zoom worked pretty well in this situation.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, I couldn't really watch it from my end, but I'm sure it looked pretty good, and I'll watch it.
No, I was watching it.
But yeah, man, shit. And that's pretty much the show for today. I mean, we had Teddy Riley. Shout out to Teddy Riley and Babyface for putting together an awesome situation. Shout out to The Last Dance, episodes 3 and 4 coming up. I'm excited to watch that shit, man. I think it's going to be excellent.
Yeah.
And
less highlights of the Knicks because they're going to focus on Dennis Rodman.
I mean, but you know that at some point there's going to be episodes of the Knicks. I mean, some of Jordan's best games that season were against the Knicks. And you know that the last episode is going to involve the push-off. Was it a push-off? Was it not a push-off?
It was a push-off.
It was definitely a push-off.
Yeah,
I mean, it wasn't like a hard push-off, but it was definitely like some Aikido type push-off move.
It was enough to gain space.
It would have definitely got a pass interference flag, offensive pass interference flag in the NFL.
Yeah.
The draft's still going on, man. We'll probably have to break the whole draft down once it's done. The Lions picked some dude I never heard of in the 4th round. They only have one pick.
Hey, the Patriots just picked up a kicker.
Well, they need a kicker. Well, yeah, they need a quarterback too, but ain't nobody left, so I guess they're gonna rock with Stidham.
Nah, Jake Fromm is still there.
Oh, word?
Yeah, from State Farm. Jake
shit.
Fromm, State Farm.
Oh shit. But shit, that's gonna do it. Another Saturday conversation in the books. Thanks again to Lindsay Iadeluca for coming on and chopping it up with us, man. You'll catch us on all the social medias. What you got going on this weekend? Anything special happening in Club Quarantine in the Iron Monkey household?
Just rocking Milk Bass and Exotics Volume 1 and actually working on Volume 2 already.
Word. Hey, we're gonna do another Zoom party tonight too.
Right.
Like 7:30, 8 o'clock, man. The not so silent producer says she's not drinking at all tonight. But I might change her mind when I whip up some coquito real quick.
No, she says that now.
I know when she sees the coquito whipped up, her mind is gonna change. Cause your boy makes a delicious coquito, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, just don't stop playing no like merengue or bachata in the background.
I mean,
drinking that shit.
You never know. I still got some Mama Juana too.
Ooh, don't do it.
Yo, that shit is like
Nah.
It's just like 7 or 8 years old. The last time I blended it, how long have I been here? 3 years. I've been here. I've been in this house 3 years, and I made that bottle probably like 3 years before I moved. So that bottle's like 6 years old, and that root is probably 10 years old.
Look, what's going to end up happening is you're going to try to find gold chains and get like a silk shirt with no undershirt and show up to the Zoom party, bumping the music in the back, drinking your Mama Juana, age like 8 years, fitting to play T-ball and shit.
Yeah, I'm ready. I got my stick.
Come, Papi, come, Papi.
I'll be like, hey, welcome to the Zoom party, my friends. It's okay. Everybody have a drink, yes?
Oh. Oh, man. That's how you're racist?
It's one of my better impressions.
Are you Dominican?
Yeah, my Dominican is one of my better impressions.
You do look Dominican.
I'm working on Sean Connery.
Yeah, stick to Dominican because you took Spanish back in Bishop.
I'm working on Sean Connery, but like from like the Saturday Night Live Black Jeopardy joint.
Oh, okay. Okay. You took Spanish with Miss Tones, right?
Of course, everybody did.
I didn't have a language back in Bishop.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Oh man, you didn't go on the Casa Lupita trip?
Nope.
With Miss Towns back in the day?
Nope.
All right. Well, shout out to Miss Towns.
She was real tight with me for no reason. Like I didn't have any class. I didn't have homeroom with her. She was just always tight with me in the hallway for no reason.
She was one of the meanest teachers ever, but she was good. Yeah, she was good at her job.
That kid.
I heard she's a principal now. But
see, she's a black teacher. That kid.
Absolutely. Unlike Miss Bone, who just wouldn't let us make Kool-Aid, but
Miss Bone. Ooh. No, but we did make stir fry. And we what was the other thing? Strawberry shortcake.
Oh, word. She did let us make strawberry shortcake. So shout out to Miss Bone too. My only teacher I ever had with an ill mustache.
Yo, her goatee is bigger than both of us together.
Indeed. Indeed. But yo, that's gonna do it. Episode 78 in the books. Check us out on all the social medias. The Hennessy. What was his first name?
Matt Hennessy.
Matt Hennessy. The Matt Hennessy episode.
Yes, the new center for the Atlanta Falcons.
New center for the Atlanta Falcons. That's episode 78. Word. We'll catch y'all next time. In the meantime, check us out on all social medias. Like us. Share us with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe. We out.